Hello everyone, this is David. Today I have opportunity to meet with my friend in Atlanta. So actually I'm driving about an hour and a half over here. It take me about 6 hours, but I got two of my kids, so they did the rest. I give them the opportunity to drive out here. And we on a vacation, but I come by and I bought one of the book from him. He's an entrepreneurship. So, and this is Nguyen. I have a signature from him, y'all. Right, see, here you go. There you are. So if you want to order the book, it's going to be available where?
No, you're going to have to come to my house to buy it, apparently. No, the book is available on Amazon. It's called Nurturing Leadership. Yeah.
And can you tell a little bit about yourself?
Well, apparently I am an entrepreneur. I've known David for a few years, well, almost a decade.
Right.
Admire his entrepreneurial spirit. Works very hard, very successful. So he drove his family here today. We had a long chat about business in general. So I am just passionate about business, but especially about leadership, because I think leaders are the ones who bring people together, motivate people, inspire people to do more. So therefore I decided to write a book, because that's something I've been very passionate about for the last decade or so in my business. And I see that people who are led or people who have figures they look up to and that can guide them, they become more successful. And I've used a lot of different principles in my businesses and practiced them over a decade. And I decided to put them down in words and put them on Amazon so that maybe others can help, can benefit from it.
Right. Well, thank you so much. And he's a leader of a lot of entrepreneurship. I've been knowing him, I think from May this year will be about 10 years. And he has been helping a lot of people, including myself, know more about business, be a good leader, make more money for themselves and their family, basically help a lot of other people move up to their level.
If there's one thing about the book that I want to share, is about self-leadership. A lot of time we think of leaders as someone out there, up there, someone who are big, but we forget that we are our own leader, right? You are the leader, that you are leading yourself. So I put a lot of emphasis on leading yourself, because if you can't lead yourself, you can't lead others, right? So I do workshops on teaching people on how to become better leaders by becoming more aware of themselves, aware of their environment, emotional intelligence, conflict management, so many different things, or about communication. How can we be a more effective communicator, right? John Maxwell says many people communicate but few connect. So in this days and age, when technology is playing a big role in our life, how can we connect? Because just because we have Facebook doesn't mean we are connecting, right? So I teach a lot of different workshops for startup businesses. So when they're starting out, what are some of the key things for them to get started and become successful? And for David, someone who's already very successful, how can he scale his business, for example? So those are the different things I teach.
Right. So that's why I'm going to get this book. I'm going to read on it and maybe give you some review. Besides that, if you're in my group, in my team, or in my system with in real estate, we will have a private Zoom meeting with Ann. So he will do that one or two sessions free for us. So you want to make sure you inbox me and let me know. I'm going to put you on the list, and we're going to set up with Ann one day to go over what we're going to do and how we're going to do better. And I always appreciate his friendship. When it comes to Atlanta, I will call him and we hook up. And he will do the same thing when it comes to Tennessee.
Of course. And for this free session that I'm going to do, I mean, many people want to become successful, right? And real estate as well, especially in real estate. I see so many real estate agents nowadays. It seems everybody has a license, but none of them is making money. I mean, David's making a lot of money, but there are a few who make a lot of money, but most of them don't. The question is why? I mean, people didn't get the real estate license just to hang it on the wall, right? They took the license, so they hope to make some money and make a life out of it, but most of them don't. So the question is, why not? So if you can find out how, if you can be motivated the correct way, you can be inspired in the correct way, and if you're given the right plan that fits you personally, then of course you're going to be on fire and you're going to make money instead of just having a real estate license. So hopefully I'll see some of you on the training.
Yeah, then you got some kind of test?
Yeah, Albert Einstein says that if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, then the fish would live its life thinking it's stupid. The same thing with us, right? We're being judged all the time, and we even judge ourselves on what we can and cannot do. But what if you're judging yourself wrong? So if there's a way for you to find out what are your passion, what are you good at, what are your strengths, and if you focus on your strength, then you'll be a fish swimming in the water instead of trying to climb a tree. So the test is called Wealth Dynamic Test, done by Genius U. It's a publicly traded company, so they have this test for entrepreneurs to find out what, in a way, what are some of the things that make us us, but also to help us identify the strength that we have to help us flow better, to become more successful. That's why it's called a wealth dynamic test, testing to see how you can have wealth in your own way.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. So everybody, if you want to buy the book, I'm gonna put the link below for you to buy this book, and you can read on it. And besides, we may have a session with them to see, how you're going to develop more about who you are and what you do, and how you're going to take your personal self to the next level.
And I don't make a living selling books. The reason I have the book is I want to put what I practice into words so that other people can benefit from it. So hopefully it would help you when you read what's in the book and apply it in your own life. But don't buy just the book just to buy the book, because that's not my business. Okay.
Right. Thank you, man. I appreciate
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye bye.